and they win the NFC South.
A full week of training camp is already down. Plenty of news, plenty of storylines, good and bad. Let's get into it. What's good, everybody? Let's talk some Tampa sports. That was a smooth intro on the first try. I'm a give me the bad news first type of guy. You guys already know the bad news, but we still have to talk about it. David Walker. 4th round pick this year's draft. Outside linebacker. Central Arkansas. Looking to step in and compete right away. Right away. Obviously, the Bucs make the splash move in free agency, getting Hassan Reddick. There's a starter right there. Yaya Diaby has solidified himself as a starter as well. But that rotation, that Todd Bowles, you know Hassan Reddick, you're going to see him leaving the game plenty of times. You're going to see Yaya leaving the game plenty of times. He likes to keep him fresh. And you drop a guy that I think all of us as Bucs fans had really high expectations for, despite him being from a small school, despite him being undersized. Really high hopes. Really high hopes. So that one hurts, not only for the team, but for him. I know he wanted to step in here and, shine. And, yeah, hurts for a guy that, was here to prove something. Good personality. Humble. Sucks. But this will basically be a redshirt year for him. He's going to sit it out. That torn ACL, 6 to 9 months. That's what you're looking at there. And just take as much of Todd Bowles' defense as he can and look to be ready to go next year. That's all you can do. Injuries happen. It's training camp every year. Still sucks. And David Walker was looking really good too. I mean, think about rookie minicamp and OTAs. I'd say, focusing more on rookie minicamp, him and Jacob Parrish were probably the two biggest standouts. So it sucks. Next, let's talk a little bit about Baker Mayfield getting some guaranteed money. Shout out to Bake. $30 million guaranteed this year, adjusting his contract. He didn't have any guaranteed money for this season. The Bucs do good by Baker Mayfield, giving him that $30 million guaranteed while they continue to work on a new contract going into next season, because next year he will be a free agent if the Bucs obviously do not go ahead and re-sign him before then. But yes, this is the last year on Baker's contract. Bucs are doing good by him, letting him know. Everyone knows they want Baker to be the long-term quarterback here. All of us as fans want that. So just waiting to see how that progresses and happens. $30 million guaranteed. Shout out Bake. So now let's talk a little bit about, I guess I'll call out two guys, one on offense and one on defense. Two guys that are shining. Two guys that making plays, whether it's touchdowns, interceptions. One guy we know is a certified playmaker, and one guy is here in his first year already making plays. That's Emeka Egbuka. Already building that connection with Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield singing his praises during press conferences, his athleticism, his route running, his hands. Everything we knew him to be coming out of Ohio State is showing right in front of us at training camp. And perfect, beautiful. Obviously, we know the situation with Chris Godwin. I mean, we know it, but we don't know it. We don't know what the future holds with Chris Godwin, but we know the situation currently where he's not going to be practicing during training camp. And it's nice to have a stud like Emeka Egbuka just step right in and, ball out, because that's what he's going to do. Does anybody in the room have any doubts that Emeka Egbuka is not going to ball out?
Touchdown Tampa Bay! Fire the cannon!
It's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot of that with his offense. Next, let's go to the defensive side of the ball and shout out one guy here, and that is going to be Antoine Winfield Jr. Now, Antoine, I have come across a few best safety in the NFL rankings over social media because, it's that time of year. It's that time of year going into the season. Everyone's ranking who they think is the best, NFL analysts, experts, and Antoine is a lot lower. I'm seeing him as far back as like 8th on some people's lists, and I'm just like, yo, how short term of a memory do you have? He's the best playmaker in the NFL in 2023 defensively, hands down. Who can argue with that? I mean, In the secondary, for sure. If you want to argue a TJ Watt or a Myles Garrett, go for it. But in the secondary, 1,000%. Last year, he deals with injuries all season long. It's been said that he was never fully healthy last year. And he has a down year by his standards. Of course, misses a bunch of games. And now he's back, healthy, ready for training camp. And, you know, if they want to put him that far down their rankings, he's quickly going to show them, like, I'm still that guy. I'm still that guy. I have 1,000% trust in Antoine Winfield Jr. I know there was a small portion of the fan base was like, look at him, like he got that huge bag, got that huge contract, and now he's not as good as he was the year prior. It was injuries. That's my full belief and understanding of the situation this year. He's ready to go. And like I said, already making plays. Had a couple interceptions on the first day of training camp. Obviously, these are all just like, you know, no pads or anything like that. Today was the first day of pads, but he's going to be something good, something special this year. I expect some interceptions. I expect a bunch of forced fumbles. That's what he does. He makes plays, and that was severely missed on this defense last year, was a healthy Antoine Winfield Jr. Severely missed. And then the last thing I really wanted to focus on was Josh Grizzard and the new offense and how that has been looking throughout that first week, full week of training camp. It seems like he's really just adding to what Liam Cohen built. He's not trying to reinvent the wheel, throw in a whole bunch of new things, you know. He's just putting his own spin on it and adding to it. So we're going to see the same sort of things that we saw with Liam Cohen, but he's putting a focus on the deep ball. You think about it, last year, I was on the way to work thinking about deep balls just off the top of my head that I can name from last season. And I was like, I remember Mike Evans had 2 long touchdowns against the LA Chargers last year. One was a lot of rack, but there was a deep post where he did have a touchdown on a deep ball. Outside of that, I'm sitting here thinking, don't remember one against Carolina, Atlanta, Saints. Of course, there were those games, like, when I'm talking deep ball, I'm talking like 50-yard bomb from Baker. There were some 30-yard touchdowns. We saw some nice wheel routes from like a K-Dot and then Jalen McMillan. That probably was around like 25, 30 yards, but I'm talking about deep balls. And Josh Grizzard notices that, knows it can be another threat that defenses have to look out for. They need to pay attention to what's going to be happening behind them, not only in front of them. And he's going to continue to add that into the playbook this year. Like I said, not reinventing things, just adding to it. And hopefully, probably making it even better than it was last year. Last year was a top 5 offense. I cannot wait to see this offense take the field. Come on. Tomorrow is the season pass, season ticket holder exclusive training camp, the nighttime practice inside of the Advent Health Training Center. So I will be there. If any of you guys are going to be there, if you do see me, don't hesitate to stop, say what's up. I'm chill people. And yeah, I'm excited to go tomorrow. Haven't been to any of the practices yet. They are always, you know, during the daytime or while I'm at work, and I usually just wait for this nighttime practice, because why not? So excited for that tomorrow. Once again, if any of you guys see me, say what's up. And yeah, that's it for me. Just a quick recap of the first week. Those are the main storylines. 2 players that were popping out. Fortunate injury news, and shout out Baker getting that guaranteed money. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave your comments down below. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Go Bucs, and y'all have a blessed one.